Welcome to another edition of Mark's Inspiration. Glad you could join me today. Smash that like button and subscribe. Well, you have to see what I'm going to talk about. See if you like it first, but if you like it, smash that like button. I know you're going to like it. Smash it now. Today's topic is subjectivity. And what is subjectivity? Subjectivity is when something happens within you. It's a subjective experience. It only happens in here. But guess what? Every objective reality that you are aware of first happened within someone. Everything that you see that's created by man happened within someone first. Subjective. It was a subjective experience. Everything created by man. So how is that helpful to you? Well, guess what? If you want to be the man that all men want to be like, and the man that all women want to be with, first you have to be that person subjectively within yourself. It's like Rich Cooper says, do the work. You have to do the work on yourself. You can take all these outer techniques and PUA advice and all this, and it's all good advice. I'm not saying that it's bad or that it won't work. But until you have the realization that you are that person that is congruent with those techniques or manipulative forms of interaction with people, then it isn't going to make any difference. You may pick up a girl, okay, and you may get laid, okay, but what are you looking for? If that's all you're looking for, superficial experiences, then hey, go for it. That'll work for you. But it will never bring you fulfillment. But now, there's no woman who's ever going to bring you fulfillment. The fulfillment comes from becoming the person that you're able to visualize and emotionalize subjectively. It's the journey, it's the journey, it's the goal, it's the whole destination, it's everything. It's you becoming. It's not so much about you getting the girl you want, or getting the relationship you want, or getting the business or the money or whatever it is. It's what you become in the process. And that's why if you try to obtain something in the objective world before you first have it subjectively, you may get it for a short time, but your victory will be short-lived. It doesn't last, and it doesn't bring fulfillment whatsoever. You have to be the person before you can have the things that that person would have. So everything begins on the inside. When you see a great businessman or a multi-millionaire or a good pickup artist or a Casanova, the ones that are real, the ones that are good, that you can see over and over do the same things over and over again, they have the conception, the subjective conception of that person. They are that person. They have become that person. Your personality is interchangeable. The word personality comes from, I think, a Greek word, persona, which means mask. It was a mask, that the persona was a mask they put on during the theater of the character they wanted to play. Your personality can be changed also. If you think about it in your life, you had the personality of a child. Okay, you had the personality of a kindergartner. You had the personality of a child in grade school. Then you were a teenager. You had a different personality. Okay, as you became adults, you took on something different. Okay, maybe you went to college. You were a college student. You had the personality of a college student. Then maybe you took on a career. Maybe you were a computer programmer. So you had the personality. If someone said, oh, what are you? Well, I'm a computer programmer. No, that's a mask that you put on. Maybe you became a husband. Well, I'm a husband. I'm a computer programmer, and I'm a husband. No, these are all masks that you put on. You probably have had many different personas or masks or personality as you have grown in your life. Okay, so the reason I'm explaining this to you is because you can change your personality right now. Let's say you sit behind the computer all day or behind an Xbox all day and you don't know how to socialize with real people. Okay, first that's a subjective fact within yourself. You believe that. That's the person you believe you are. That's the personality you have chosen to put on. But you say to me, Mark, I didn't choose that. But you did. You chose it by your thoughts and your actions. And just as easily as you chose that and just fell into that slump, you can put on another personality to change that. First, you have to see yourself. Visualize yourself as the person you want to become. I put photos up all over my walls of the people that I want to become. Or you don't want to become exactly like them, but they are models to form your personality in congruence with what their personality is. You don't want to try to model them exactly, but you use what you like about them and you can form those traits into your personality. And when you do that, you become a unique individual with the characteristics of that person, but unique in your own way, because there's never going to be another person just like you. So you form the characteristics of that person within your personality, and thus you change your personality. But what you have to do is visualize yourself, emotionalize yourself, see yourself acting, behaving, and having the same manner as that person. Okay, visualize yourself talking to people as that person, being successful as that person. And when you do this over and over and over again, day in and day out, you will see the world will bear witness to you becoming that person. Small things will start to happen. People will start telling you you are that person. I've experienced this many times, many times. I've always liked to work out. I like to stay in shape, and I like to be ripped. I'm 60 years old, and I seen that, but my body was not built with the weights, although I do lift weights regularly. I like it. But my body was first built in my mind. There was a guy on one of the sites, and I'm on the men's sites. He's got I like his ab, okay? What I did was I took a photo of him, now put him up on my wall, and I will use his ab picture as a design for myself. And when I visualize, I will see myself with this ab. Now, if you look at my photos, you'll see in my Instagram, or you can go to my Facebook, Mark's Inspiration, Mark Daniels, and you will see that I'm in good shape, okay? I developed that over a period of days, months, and years, and I'm still developing it. I'm 60 years old, but I don't look at it like, well, it's all downhill now. A lot of people from 40 and society will have you think that it's all downhill from now. It's not true unless you believe it's true. Of course, I'm going to get older, but I am in as good a shape as any 20-year-old, okay? Better than most, actually. Okay, because I see myself as perfect health. I see myself as being in shape. I see myself as being ripped and muscular. Yes, of course, I lift weights, but these weightliftings are just congruent with my subjectivity, my idea, my personality, which I have developed within me before it ever becomes an outer reality. The actions are a result of the visualizations. In the big black book, it says, without a vision, the people perish. You want to be a Casanova? You want to be a Chad? You want to be the great pickup artist? You have to first see yourself as that person, doing the things that person does over and over. And then your outer world will take on the colors of that person. You will become that person. And the outer world, as I said, will bear witness to you becoming that person. It takes time. I guess it could happen overnight. Never did for me. But if it happened overnight, just think, if you had everything you wanted right now, then what? Then what do you do, huh? You got to do something else. So you're always going to be in a state of becoming. It's just a question of whether you are choosing it or are you becoming by default, by allowing your mind to run wild like wild horses, without any direction, just here, there, and everywhere. Like a ship without a rudder on the ocean is the old saying or proverb. It's blown around here by this wind and by that wind. You have to set a direction, decide who and what you want to be, then become that subjectively first. Then it will become objective in your outer world. Okay, I hope this has been of help to you, and share this with a friend. If you'd like to get my help personally, you can contact me at Mark's Inspirational Guidance gmail.com. Have a great day. Leave a comment. See ya.